Hey, it's Bill Morgan here. I stopped here in Patchogue, Long Island on Cedar Avenue to show you this house that's been raised. I'm going to the back of the home right now so you get a better look. You can see the concrete company has been in and already put in a nice footing. The concrete that was here before Hurricane Sandy was a cement block foundation, and it didn't handle the water pressure very well. So that foundation had to be replaced. So the homeowner opted to, rather than just replace the foundation, he would say he's going to raise this house 11 feet. Now, 11 feet's a little bit higher than usual for this area. What this homeowner is opting to do is put a garage underneath the home. So he can park his car underneath the house. And in order to offset the water pressure, they're going to have a garage door in the front, and they're going to put another door here in the back, so that if their flood were to come, or when the next flood does come, all I'd have to do is open up the garage door in the front, open up the door in the back, and the water would just flow through, not exerting any pressure on the foundation whatsoever. Naturally, the car would be moved and be out of here. There were a lot of homes just go up on pilings or poles or casings. This home is going to be up on a cement foundation, 11 feet. And just last week, this home was raised. Now, before a house can be raised, all the electric has to be disconnected. Local has to come and disconnect it from the line, the service. The licensed electrician must come in and disconnect everything that could be attached to the basement. A licensed plumber must come in and disconnect all the plumbing. You can see some of these pipes right here have been cut so the steel beams can be put through. Then finally the house mover can come. They put in this cribbing. This wood that you see here is called cribbing. They jack up the house. Actually, they jack it up 12 to 14 inches at a time, build in some cribbing, then move their jacks and do it again, and they keep doing that until they get that proper height. You can see here they've utilized the cement underneath some of the cribbing. That must have been the foundation floor at one time. But where there wasn't any foundation floor, they put in steel plates. And I can zoom in here and show you a steel plate that's in the ground here. You see, that's a steel plate. There's a nice steel plate underneath the cribbing where it's not on a nice solid ground. They put in steel plates to hold the weight of this cribbing that's holding the house up. This way, if we get a little flood while the process is going on, the homeowner won't be losing his home. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you can see some scary videos of homes that were not done by the best professionals. Where this company that did this house raising did a magnificent job. You can see up here in the front also, they have some steel plates in the ground where they've offset the soil. Now, before this footing was put in, they opted not to put in any helical pilings. They did a boring test here, and the boring test indicated that the soil here was good. That they didn't need to put any helical pilings in, and the architect and the structural engineer must have agreed with them because they didn't put any helical piles in. What's going to happen now is they're going to build. It looks like they're going to build a cement block wall all the way up to the house. Then once the foundation is ready for the house to be lowered back down onto it, home builders will come in, raise it up a little bit more, and start taking out the cribbing and bring it back down to the footing. What they're going to do in this case is they're going to leave these steel beams in, because I'm going to zoom in on one of them if I could. This steel beam that you see going across here, looks like there's 6 of them here. They're going to leave those in, and they're going to rest those right on top of the cement block wall. What the homeowner's done here now is there's going to be a garage door here in the front, and there's going to be another door in the back. So if and when the next flood comes, they would just have to open up the garage door and open up the door in the back. And that would serve as flood vents, really, because then what happens then, the water just flows through unimpeded. So there's no extra pressure exerted on the foundation walls, which is a great idea, truthfully. I mean, if they keep it closed and tried to keep the water out, the water, as picture the water being 3 or 4 or 5 feet high here, you would have tremendous amount of pressure on these cement block walls, which are only getting their strength from the little bit of rebar you see right there. You know, this little bit of rebar, and cement block walls is not the strongest foundations. You know, the strongest foundations are poured concrete with a lot more rebar than this. All right, I just wanted you to see how these things are done. I wanted you to see a house actually as it's been raised, and now the cement will be done, and then eventually we'll come back and we'll take pictures of it all done. Okay, I hope this is helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.